So again, I'm just trying to go through and do common-only runs with each of the decks. Shouldn't be too bad, but, well, limiting myself can be quite difficult if the game just wants to give me uncommon jokers and no useful common jokers. Like usual at the beginning, I'm going to start probably with some sort of flush. Oh, I do not love the hearts here, because they're so low I'm not going to do it in one hand probably. So I need to go fishing for better ones. Since I'm playing the red deck, I have an extra discard anyway. But it's not going to give me the spade, so... I'll switch over to 2 pair here. I could go fishing more, and it would probably give me the spade now. But I'll just quickly play 3 2-pair hands and not get that either. So I'll just play 4 hands and perhaps lose on the first one. So we'll start with a little extra, less money. That's fine. It's not important. So, we're going to grab Supernova. Won't start off very strong, but since I already wasted some time playing extra 2 pairs, it's already at a +2, and it will just get stronger as the thing goes on. I can't be sure I'm going to stick with 2 pairs going on. If I get something decent for flushes or something else, I'll end up playing that. But already, the 2 pairs are going to end up being quite a bit stronger. The 250 for that, and I'm just going to keep fishing for more 2 pairs, because I like leveling up Supernova. There's queens. I can chase jacks, 10s, and 9s, that's fine. Queens, jacks. Now this will be a +4. I can get a chip card to go with it that I can play. I'm not going to go after that one, but we'll look at this pack. It'll be in pretty good shape. Well, I might as well take something, and if I can play a pair of 8s with this, I'll get planet cards. Which, unlike last run, 8s might be useful this time. There's a pair of 8s. So we'll hold on to the 8s. Try to pair it with something else up high. Anything. There we go. Jacks and 8s. Be a 2 pair. Give us a decent chunk of points. Not enough, but it gives us planet card and another 2 pair, which will clear this round. We're just slowly getting up there as Supernova continues to grow. It's a +6 now. This will pair decently with it. The extra chips with that start rolling in the points soon enough. I would still love a better chip card, but it's fine. This one's on common, so I can't take it because I'm doing commons only. And I could chase a planet, but I'll get those from these. Let's see if I can make more 8s in my deck in some way. Close. So, when I'm doing a pair run, I always love to grab a pair and increase those. What's going to happen when I do that is going to be the 6s are going to become 7s. So I'm going to have 6 7s, so I know to chase 7s. And I'm going to have just 2 6s left, so I know to always throw away 6s. Since I want 8s this time, I also am going to move these just 1 away from 8s. So if I get this card again and get a pair of 7s, well, I can just move those to 8s instead. So we're just going to turn those to 7s, and now I know I want 7s. I'm probably strong enough with these 2 now that I can take my chances and chase a Polychrome Joker. I might not have enough money to buy it if it was a higher tier one, but I can't get the higher tier ones on a common Joker run, so this is fine. So I'm chasing 7s, I'm chasing 8s. I have a pair of 3s already. So we'll just chase 7s and 8s. Oh, I don't need an extra 3. And I got the 8. So we'll just play the 3s and 8s. Get me a planet card, get the chips. Don't quite win with that. Do not care about straight flushes, so we'll just sell that for money, which will allow us to get interest this round. Have 7s. Already used up the 3. Probably shouldn't chase the 8 again, so we'll chase the higher cards instead. 9, 10, Queen, King, Ace. Of those ones are lower, so we'll get rid of those. And this doesn't help my 2 pair, but that is more than enough 7s. Now I need to play 4 of a kind. Playing more 2 pair would be better for me, just so I can keep leveling up Supernova. Alas, I do not have it, so I'll just play the single pair and ideally end this. I just miss it. But I'll play more pair. He'll level up Supernova for a backup hand. Not the most exciting Polychrome Joker, but it's a common. I can take it. It will add more mult and multiply it. I can't quite afford the ice cream, but this would have been solid to take as well at this point. Now, however, can chase a Celestial for Uranus. Level up my 2 pairs. It will help. And then this. So I've been playing 8s and 7s. I have a 2 pair here. I won't worry about the 7s or 8s too much for this because of this boss. But the boss is taken care of in one hand. Nice and easy. Filling up. Not too bad. This is a common card. We can just kind of stack everything together. I'm playing 2 pairs. Pairs go with this. 8s are going here. This is a general. And I got nothing better to do. I'm missing a Joker. Might as well get a minor boost. When I'm chasing tarot cards to make more 8s or get other bonuses, I can also use the heart stuff to make my 7s, 8s, and whatever I eventually get to go with my 7s into hearts as well, so they'll get boosted from that. So we'll just head on out now. Neither of those are too exciting, but I do need to build up for the wall, so I need to play a lot more 2 pairs going forward. So right now my hands are only at 3,000. And that wall is 11,000, so if I don't play enough 2 pairs, I'm not going to beat that wall. The chips are fine, but they will decrease. I could get rid of the 8 ball and just stay focused on 7s, but I've kind of always wanted to mess with the 8 ball, so I'm fine with that. I usually don't want 2 cards from that, so let's just grab a single standard pack for now. So I am focused on 8s, so I could take this one over the 9. This 9 is tempting because just more money is going in. If I play it, I get $9, or $3. If I don't play it, I get $3. If I discard it, then I get nothing. So even though I'm going 8s, if I sell that 8 card, I could just stick with the 7s, and I could do 9s as well. So I think I'll just switch to this instead, and then I will just play it safe and say, eh, screw the 8. I'll get the chips instead. That wall is dangerous. I'll worry about that wall instead. As much as I want to play around with 8s, I don't want to lose to this wall. I don't want to get greedy chasing one thing and not survive to, ever see it pay off. So, now I know I have 7s and 9s going on. So, those will be the things I usually chase if I don't see anything else going on. And then 9 and King. And this should be closer to 8,000 now, or... yeah, 7,000. So 2 plays on the wall thanks to the ice cream. We'll get through it. So this, unless I get focused, will give me 4 to 8 mult usually. This one's going to double my lowest, should give me 4 at the minimum and up to 20. So they're pretty equal. If I didn't need the chips from this for the wall, I could take that. It would get multiplied. This gets multiplied here. I think what I'll end up doing, this gives me plenty of chips for now. I'm going to sell this one and take this one. Since I have the polychrome, this will get multiplied. This isn't the most reliable, but I'd rather get a little bonus going on there. And I'd love to see if I can get another 2-pair bonus beforehand. I did not, so I'll just level up my backup hand more. And on to the next round. Like, I might have hurt a little bit from the whole losing my extra chips, but since I'm playing 2-pair, I can always toss my lowest card. And as I focus my deck more, I can work on getting rid of those 2s, 3s, etc. So ideally, this bonus continues to get a little bit bigger. And the 2-pair continues to get bigger. So we just work on getting the polychrome bonus bigger and bigger. So that's 8,000, not too bad. And then, actually, we'll replace the 8s with 7s, so the lowest card's 8. Slightly bigger bonus. And it should be another 8,000 and some, 9,000. The wall's beaten. Not too bad. On to the next ante. Don't see anything to quickly grab here. I wouldn't mind this pack, but I do want the clearance sale as well. So we will just continue on and save up for the clearance sale. I will take my chances, I suppose. I just beat the wall. This isn't going to be a problem. I hope this hits another common joker so I can get a second polychrome, because I need to replace this ice cream anyway. I'm chasing 7s and 9s. Still chasing 7s and 9s. Still chasing 7s and 9s. And there's the 7s to go with the 3s. The lowest will be the 9s, so I'll look at whether Queen or Jack is better to hold on to. Both are fine, so whatever. I'll just hold on to them both. And I've got one discard left. I don't need... The 8 is better than my queens. Or jacks, so we'll go that way. Didn't get anything, but I'll just play the 9s. This will give me $3, and I have a backup 2-pair. Nothing here actually requires the 2-pair, aside from Supernova. I should be able to get 800, no problem, though. Well, this is a simple enough switch. I haven't really managed to switch any hearts into or anything to hearts yet. I will buy the voucher to make things cheaper. No, I should have sold this first. Forgot to mention. When you buy the things that make things cheaper, that includes your sell prices on the jokers up here. So that's fine. We'll buy that and slide this in here. So now I have the double poly going on. And now I'm focused on diamonds instead of hearts. Not a big difference. And might as well get the steel card to help boost the mult as well. And just as a reminder, the diamond stuff will trigger before the steel cards, though all the other bonuses for my jokers will not. So the steel card's still kind of worth it, and I'll throw that on, what, a 7? 7 or 9, but probably a 7. Pair of 5s. Yeah, we'll just throw that on a 7 because I'm usually saving 7s. This 1-9 will trigger with that, and that will increase. We've got 12,000 points. Still need to replace this. It's going okay. I got a little time to replace it still. I'll still buy some standard packs. Buy another 9. I just want more 7s and 9s, or really interesting cards. This isn't interesting enough, so I'll just buy a card to discard so I get tarot cards. I can't use rear joker, so no reason to chase that. I got the kings, so I'll just chase the 7 and 9. Got 4, so just play this. Probably make it anyway, but worst case, I level up Supernova. 12,000 again. Obviously not enough for the end game, but getting there. And got just enough time to still get the glass or blank after this, so we'll play with the Arcana packs first. So I've got the bonuses for the diamonds, and 3 of my 7s and 9s are here, so I might as well just turn these to diamonds for now. And normally I'd probably destroy this ice cream and turn it into a random joker, but I might have to sell that in general. So instead, I don't have a diamond 7 or 9. But 9s are worth a bit more, so we'll just turn that 3 into a 9. Focus the deck a bit more. And continue on. 7 and 9, but I got the 2 pair down here already. So we'll just play this one, get another 11,000 or so. Oh, 13. I forgot I had the steel card. Focus on the 7s and 9s. Got the king up there. Get the steel card from that. Create 2 tarot cards. Spades I don't care about. Glass card's perfectly fine. I'll make one of the kings a glass card, with the goal to have the glass card on the king trigger. If I was going for a big scoring hand on my own, it would have been a 7 or 9. But at this point, I'm alright. I don't need that glass boosting my own stuff, so I'm going to be trying to destroy that king. That's my big hope. I should have had it at the end there, so it'd be even bigger, but it didn't matter. That king didn't get destroyed, so I can use it later. So, neither of these are common. I can't use them. This one is a fine joker if you're playing Hearts. This one, a lot of people love. I'm not as big of a fan on it as a lot of people are. So, this one, make big number. And I understand why people love this joker for that. A lot of people, if you look at the tier list, will put this A or S. I personally would put this closer to C. As much as this make big number and make things fun that way, it's going to end your run at some point. If you base your run around this card, it is going to ruin you. And that is because the Ancient Joker switches its suit at the end of each round, and it doesn't matter what your deck is. It doesn't base itself around your deck. If you're playing the checker deck, it will still do one of 4 suits. And while it's going on, this means you have to build your flush deck either the wrong way, or it's just going to screw you at some point. As you don't want your flush deck to be balanced. When you're playing a flush deck, you really just want your deck to always give you flushes. There's a joker called the Smear Joker, which will turn your red cards and black cards, so they're just basically one suit. All spades are considered clubs, all hearts are considered diamonds. It's a great card for the early and middle game, but if you really want your numbers to go big, you don't really want it for the end game, because you want your deck just to be doing it. That card doesn't give you any direct bonuses. You just want your deck to be all that one suit by itself through manipulation. As for the Ancient Joker, since it changes at every round, it's eventually going to hit the suit that just doesn't work for you. It's eventually not going to score. If you're strong enough that you can survive when it doesn't score, it can be amazing for making those big numbers. But if you are riding on it, it's gonna be horrible when your luck just doesn't come around. And even with the Smear Joker, that means it's a 50-50 chance that you're gonna hit the color that you don't really want. And if you're playing balanced, well, that still means you're just not quite as focused. This one can be fine for getting you there, and if you know what you're doing, like just focused on bosses, doing the small blinds to re-roll again, increasing your odds, using the tarot cards to switch your cards in the middle of going. It can be great to see those big numbers, and that's why you'll see it in a lot of the cards or runs with the big numbers, because making that suit play multiple times and score like this, when you get the multiplier going off repeatedly, like I said, it makes really big numbers. But if you're trying to make a consistent run, if you're trying to win, basing your run around this card, it's a 25% chance every single time that you're going to hit something that just won't score. Then when your big score is not coming around, yeah, it's not going to be pretty. And it's why I'm not that big up on the Ancient Joker. It's not the worst Joker in the game, and like I said, it can definitely make big numbers. But since you cannot control the suit, the best you can do is try to mitigate it by, if it's on the suit you want, skipping rounds to make sure you face the bosses on the suit you want. I just don't love it nearly as much as some other people do. I think too many people get focused on the fact that it can make such big numbers that they forget about the fact that if it's not on the suit you want in a flush, it can be horrible. On the flip side now, if we're not playing a flush deck, this can be an adorable bonus thing for like what I'm doing right now. I would, if I'm not playing common deck, absolutely probably take this Joker right now, because since everything is so mixed up on my thing, I'm focusing a bit more on diamonds now. I'm probably triggering this once or twice, so it's kind of like an extra steel card or two whenever I'm playing, which if I can get my base hand up more and more from planets, is just going to build nicely. If my 2-pair was level 10, it would be a times 11, and if that could trigger twice, that'd be 10 mult before everything else. There's better bonuses than that, but if I can keep building up and stack bonuses on top of bonuses, this can start giving me 40, 80 mult even on a pair build. So, as funny as it is, I prefer this for pair builds over flush builds. I think this is going to murder me on most of my flush builds if I try to build around it. I think this is a great bonus on a pair build. Just my general thoughts on the Ancient Joker, because I see so many people love this and chasing this, and so many people losing their runs because of it. Anyway, Arcana Pack. Death card, 9. And we're going to make another 9. And just turn my 8 into a 9, and don't have a 6. Got an extra jack, so... the Money 9 in what way? I believe the Money 9 Joker's uncommon, if you were talking about that. Do I have another one to strengthen it all? I'm trying to destroy the queens. Got an extra jack. I'm using 7s. So I guess I just make one of these 2s. Nope, 3s are down, 4s are down. I guess I make this 4 or 5. Oh, true. I could have done the Money 9, but at this point in time, I am more concerned about getting more Diamond 9s. I've got the Greedy Joker that gives me the +4 mult whenever I score it. I could have done the Money 9, and it would give me money, but that won't give me the extra score. I need to eventually turn this into a diamond, and then I would definitely target that one. But the more copies of this I make, the more things I need to turn into a diamond. And right now I'm only scoring 12,000 or so. I need to get more points going. So I was more focused on getting points instead of money. I'm not hurting too badly since I have the money voucher. I do like copying my special jokers, but or special cards in general. But alas, when I have a diamond build like this going on with this card, just need to build up at this point. Ah, perfect. Bye, ice cream. So, my deck's starting to get focused, and especially for the red deck, Banner is beautiful. I have an extra discard, and thus, I will get 160 chips if I don't use a discard. I will search for another planet that helps me. I do not have one. So whatever, we'll take a 4 of a kind. I don't really want to switch anything. And then we'll continue on. Got another chance at a negative. So as long as I can't discard, I will just play whatever I have. And those extra chips should help a ton. Up to 22,000 now. And planet cards, still chasing an increase to my 2 pair, which I got. Uranus is there. And Pluto's just high card, so I guess I'll take that. I can do this no problem. I'd rather have a chance at another negative joker. So I have to lose one of my discards. How many 9s do I have left after this? 3? Is this worth it to go after? I don't think so. I'll play one of the pair of 9s. This boss always makes me draw 3 cards. I don't want to burn all of my discards. So I'm going to do some of my plays. Ideally, this is like 8,000 still. 6,000. But I needed to get some sort of pair to go with this, because I didn't want to burn all the discards. But now that I'm getting pairs, this should be perfectly fine. So if I had kept using the discards, I would have ran out of space. Well, not an amazing one, but if I do certain poker hands, I will get that. But I will redeem and make everything cheaper again. Throw a 3 in what way? Oh, you mean to increase this? I normally would, except I only get 3 cards back, so I wasn't planning on throwing them, because I might have needed it for the pair. More diamonds. More death. Let's just make more 9 diamonds. I still need to build up. That's too many queens. I'll use 1 discard here. That's still not great, so I'm going to lose some more chips here. Guess I could have played the 4 of a kind to change that. There's the pair. Fortunately, I've lost half my chips, but that should still be fine. Not exciting, but I want to hold on to those chips. And worst case, throwing single pairs will still build up my backup hand with Supernova. Riffraff is fun. I don't have space to do much with it, but it is just a flat 10. This, if I can't get a 5 or higher gun out of there, is worth less. I can probably do better. So I'll just hold off on that. More death. Still would love this to be a diamond instead. But I'm doing alright with the money, so I'll just continue to copy the 9 of diamonds. And more 2 pair bonuses. Just gonna keep hoping I can build up and keep finding those 9 of diamonds and pairs with it right away. So I can play with the chip bonus, keep building up Supernova, and keep getting high enough hands so that I can score twice. Right now, I'm at the point where as long as it's a 100,000 boss, I'll probably be able to beat them. But don't want to stop trying to get stronger. Thankfully, with all the cost reductions, it's not too bad to just buy these packs and call it good. So we'll just continue on. Play only 1 hand type pair, so definitely need to go with the 2 pair. Discard everything that's down there. Unfortunately, I gotta discard again. Got my 9s and 7s. And this is only gonna be 22 or so? 30 still. Thankfully, I've got diamonds with this. So this should still be around 30. I can only play 2 pairs, but that's fine. This will clear this boss, so on to the last Ante. I'll buy this as soon as I see a Celestial pack that might have stuff in. I'll peek at the Jokers in here. It's uncommon, both these are, so I can't take it anyway. But if I was doing 2s, 3s, or 4s, this could be a lot of fun. Especially if I had Fibonacci with it. And this for double tags can be fun, because double tags can make a lot of negative Jokers and whatnot. Arcana pack. More death. I don't have any 9s there to copy, so I guess I copy the 7 of diamonds instead. Which, now we have 7 7s and 11 9s. Those are still our main things to go for. But jacks and 5s are our second best still. On to the last stuff. Which, the boss here is absolutely perfect for this run. I happen to have a negative Joker I do not care about at all. It is sitting here doing absolutely nothing. So all cards being debuffed until a Joker is sold just means I'm selling this Joker there. This boss, meaningless to me. So I just need to make sure I can get enough points by the end. And I will have a successful run with just common Jokers in the red deck. And here's 2 pair, enough diamonds, should be 36 or so. 45. Getting up there even more. And 5, 7's still the strongest. And Jack is the best after that. I have 9s to go with it. Single pair of 9s will be fine. It will boost my backup hand more. That's 15. So I know that my main hand is 35, 40, and my backup's 15 right. Level up with the planet more. See a Celestial pack, so I'll grab the voucher that makes sure that my pack always has my most played, which is 2 pair. So I know that that's there. Make that even stronger. And have the money, I'll try it. I do not care about the 8. I do not really care about the queen, so we're not going to weaken the deck at all. Let's go on to the next round. And since I have a higher 2 pair and I can hold on to the steel card, which since my 2 pair is getting up there, that steel card will add an extra base 4 mult, which will then get multiplied twice over up here. That steel card's getting up there for being valuable. This will be what? Yep. And then we have 4s and jacks. Can still hold on to that steel card. So we'll throw that out, and that should clear this round. And level up the 2 pair. Check the Arcana. Bonus cards. Might as well make my 9s bonuses. And on to the last boss, which, unless I have bad luck, I'm feeling pretty good about. So I just sell this, play the 2 pair up here. This should be like 60 or 70 thanks to the king. And then have this 2 pair, which should be another, what, 30, 40? Nope, 50. And there you have it. A win on the red deck with nothing but common jokers.